Game a lot of people will remember will be the Green Bay game where it was freezing. I mean, below freezing. Tom's looked like his face was going to crack off.
Yeah.
Going out there to Green Bay is tough. How'd you guys win that game? What was the game plan in that game? Because that was the one that took you to the level that obviously where you won the championship.
Well, coming out, we have a prolific 6'5" wide receiver, 230 pounds, run like a gazelle, of course. We had a young quarterback that would just put it into place, and Plex would just run under it. You had Amani Tuma, which was a possession receiver. That's what people think he was anyway, but he can go deep on you too. But we had everything in the right place. But what we didn't realize, what a lot of people didn't realize is that how critical the run game really was. Even though we didn't kill Green Bay for 250, 200 yards on the ground, but a lot of stuff we did in the run game had it to where Plaxico Burress had one-on-one with Al Harris the whole time. And again, I never take credit for a lot of stuff that goes on. I just do my part. I play my role as a teammate, as being a part of a 53-man roster. That's what we did. But we had one-on-one outside the whole time. One-on-one outside the whole time, and Green Bay defensive line, as we knew at that point in the year, wasn't as healthy and couldn't get as much rush on the passer. So Eli had some time in the pocket to find Plaxico. So that was a lot of it. Now, he did undress Al Harris, no question. But if we weren't running the ball the way we were, that would have never happened. He'd have a safety over the top of him on both sides, and they'll be playing a two-zone, and they'll never let him get behind him, and that's pretty much was it.
3 days before that, we were in practice.
And DT couldn't catch like we said before.
He dropped 10 passes in a row.
Coach Coughlin hit him. What are you doing? Are you shitting me?
Brandon tells him he has tennis rackets for hands. And then he catches that pass. It's ironic.
Yeah, but a couple plays before that, Richard Seymour, I go through, play the play out, hit Seymour. He think I'm going to come and cut him like every other back would do, but I wasn't a man of that. You know that. I'm going to hit you in your mouth. That's just what it was. So I blocked him. He was talking stuff to me. He was like, yo, listen, we're going to kick your ass. We're going to have not yet another Super Bowl. You guys are only here for a little while. I said, okay. So 2 plays passed by. We got the 4th and 1. Come, boom, I get it. Then we come back, we throw another pass, and then we go to David over the middle of the field. So as we walking down to huddle up, I get next to Seymour and say, we about to kick y'all fucking asses, boy. This shit is over. Shit like that happen. We get shit like that happen in a football game, man. Y'all might as well pack it up and go and put that one on your record because it's happening.
You guys at the time beat the greatest team ever assembled. That's how they were being. That's how they were being. But that's how they were being identified as the greatest team ever. As you beat them, do you guys realize what you accomplished, what you did, Ahmad? Do you remember? Like, this team is unbeatable. They have Randy Moss. This team is unbeatable. And then you beat them.
We played them, 3 times that year? Preseason, during the season, and then the Super Bowl. Yeah, you give me 3 chances to beat one team. I would have bet on it too. Right.
But they hadn't beat us. It was after that year. They hadn't beat us since week 17 that season. Came out to the next Super Bowl that we played in. We destroyed them in Foxborough. Beat the brakes off of them. Ahmad was down. Derek was down. I was the only back. I was dog tired. Ain't no substitutions, no nothing. We beat the brakes off the Patriots in Foxborough and happened to play them again in the Super Bowl, in Super Bowl 46. And that way we knew right there, like, man, these boys soft as hell. We about to go out here and punish these boys again. And that's what happened.
Hey, Ahmad, in that Super Bowl, the one that you scored uncontested, everybody remembers this one. You're like, oh, shit, I'm not supposed to score. Wait. Did they tell you not to score?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Bulldog.
Eli handed me the ball, and he says, don't score.
As he's handing you the ball.
As he's handing me the ball. So it clicks to me at the 1 yard line when I'm like, this is a game-winning touchdown. I'm scoring.
Bulldog, you did the right thing. Because guess what? 27 would have had not a second guess in him.
I know you.
I'm in there, I'm celebrating. Like I'm doing the whole 9. You didn't even have the chance to celebrate your game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. That's BS. I would have scored. I'd have left the huddle knowing I'm about to go in the end zone. There was nothing. Coach Coughlin, Steve Tisch, John Mayer. It was nothing. None of them would have been able to tell me. Now I love all those guys. There was nothing. Not one of those guys would have been able to tell me to keep me out the end zone in the Super Bowl.
Well, I think
you
it's
guys
the
realize I played in 2 Super Bowls and don't have a 1 touchdown? You got to be shitting me. You good, Bulldog?
I think it's the reason why I was in there. It was a chance.